We're fucking live! Welcome to the fucking show. Episode, what is this? 18? 18. Sorry, I got a little bit of allergy, so I sound kind of stupid and sickly.
Cocaine.
Sounds sort of penis in the throaty.
Yeah. Episode 18. What are we doing today? What's going on?
We got way more than we can handle.
We got a lot of shit.
We are a
of
news
shit.
outlet.
We got a
at
lot of
this
shit
rate,
to talk
dude.
about
A
today.
lot of shit.
Let's start off with the song of the month. We're not going to play it. But I've cracked the code, and this is how I think it's played.
Okay.
We'll start off with the first part. There's like three sections, right? The first section is, well, actually four, because the first section is bass only, if
Okay.
you've listened to the song. And the bass only part mimics the first guitar part, and the first guitar part sounds like this. Anyway, that's the first guitar part.
Sick, dude.
Pretty much, since it is like we said last episode, it is played in B standard, I believe. I believe it's in B standard.
It's officially played in E standard now.
You know, I'm sure they'd agree.
The Stone Cold said so.
Here's the thing. For those of you new getting into guitar, if you take your regular gauge E standard strings and try to drop them down to B, they're going to be too floppy and they're not going to sound good. They're going to sound real bad. And you're not going to be able to play them because they're going to be like loose noodles.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is get strings that are physically thicker for that tuning. So like my Epiphone Les Paul, I have physically thicker strings on it so that I can down tune and retain the tension. Right? My dog's fucking going nuts out there.
Who knows what the hell's happening?
The
wanna fuck them
security
up.
systems ain't cheap, man. You gotta make do.
But
For real.
yeah. I wonder if someone's knocking on the door.
Maybe.
Anyway, you gotta have thicker strings. Pause the fucking show.
Got you.
There was these people outside just looking at my dog through the window. So he was going ape shit.
Love that.
You should let him out on their ass.
We're
honestly.
back.
They want to see him that
I
bad.
think one of them was a child, you know.
Yeah, he can get it too.
No, dude.
Oh, God, come on.
You know what they say about pit bulls and toddlers, man? They go together.
I mean, they mix like things that don't mix.
They go with my kids.
That's it.
Anyway, so fucking
We're fucking real.
you gotta have thicker strings if you want to down tune the guitar. Now, if you put thicker strings on your guitar and you tune it to B, and then you try to tune it up to E standard, one of two things could happen. The strings will be really tight and it'll be playable. Or
You'll be a 3-fingered guitar player.
you could snap the fucking neck on your guitar.
Oh.
They're only made for a certain amount of tension. If you have a Floyd Rose, you have to use whatever strings that Floyd Rose is set up for. So, like, the Razorback that I have, I'm pretty sure it's like halfway in between E flat and E, and I just can't get it right. It needs worked on. That being said,
You fully recommend a Floyd Rose to every guitar player.
every
though, right?
budding new guitar player, you need to get a Floyd Rose.
It's pertinent to
That
your
was
success.
a joke. That was a joke, by the way. It's the most frustrating thing ever invented.
Bunch of
on a
hoopla.
guitar. It sounds really cool though.
It does sound cool.
They're
but
neat.
it is hoopla.
Yeah,
They're
Hoop
cool.
La.
They're super sick, but you know,
Yeah,
They're badass, but it's a pain in the ass.
It's
It's like the Mercedes of guitar. You know, you better be ready.
I mean, it's like it's it's like a project car, right? Like, how much do you actually want to work on it versus playing it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Really, yeah, it's a
That's
good comparison.
For real, dude.
Anyway, so that's why we're playing it in E standard, because we all
Floyd
don't have
Rose?
multiple guitars. No, we
Oh.
don't have multiple guitars.
Oh,
So we're playing in E standard. The first part, which I believe is, it's not the same tablature as the bass part. It's different, but it is the same notes, right? So you pretty much you hit a fucking E chord or a power chord on 0. I'll do it clean. Right? That's gonna be the first note.
are we
for
playing along?
guitarists. No, just listen.
Okay.
You can try. I don't care. And then you slide up to the 7th fret on your A string. And then 7, 8, and then 6 on your E string, and then 5 on your E string, and then 5 on your A string. And that's kind of seems like the pattern, because the band has 2 guitarists. One of the guitarists is doing the pattern here, right? The other guitarist is doing the pattern off of the D string on the 5th fret.
It all just clicked for me.
Right?
Like, as you were explaining that, it all fucking clicked.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, it just all clicked about how to play it in the right pace. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So that's
Really?
the first part, right? And then they follow the same pattern for the second part. The 2 guitarists meet up, I believe, and play the same, which sounds like this. And it's pretty much the same notes, but in power chord form. Right? So they play through that. And then there's one more part where it gets, when the song speeds up, where it's like, you can't take me, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. That's the... And I'm not going to explain that part, but the tab that I found on, what's that app we use? Songster?
Songster is what we use.
I took that, and they had a timing issue somewhere in that tab because the music was behind where the tab was pointing to. Just look at the notes and listen to the song a bunch of times, and you'll figure it out. And, we'll start working on that because it's a good song. I like it.
It took me seeing your fingers to really be like, oh, okay, that's when the...
Yeah, I watched a couple videos, but I wasn't sure about accuracy. So I just kind of,
Yeah. If you film guitar videos
Yeah.
on YouTube, please get a close-up on your fingers. We're all struggling.
Yeah, it really helps. And accuracy, too. It's hard to find, like, a sure source.
I love the shorts that are coming out now with the guitar stuff,
They're
you know? Because,
nice.
yeah, man, people are putting, like, tabs over top of their actual, like, fretboard with them fingering the fretboard.
That's the shit, dude.
It's the best form of a guitar short, in my opinion. Other than, like, a live stage band or someone, like, playing something to show off or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
But
because tablature shows you where to push, but it doesn't necessarily show you, like, the technique to get there.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. I was watching some covers of people did guitar covers of this song, and I noticed where they were on the fretboard, and I was like, okay, that is probably the more correct version of how to play the song. So I just kind of went with that, and the
Yeah.
Songster one seems to be all right. There's like 3 different versions of it on that app, so
Yeah, that...
you got to study a little bit and try it until it works, you know?
Yeah, like, comparatively, like, Ultimate Guitar is almost totally different than the Songster version on my bass end.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You
With
dropped
smaller...
your vape.
One.
Vape boy! Try again next time.
We're starting a counter for how many times Nate drops his vape mid-episode.
Great.
But yeah.
Great.
I needed this.
Working on. What have we been working on other than Crowbar?
I've just been working on technique, right? So
Yeah.
like just doing stuff. I finally got a little bit of time to practice this last week.
Nice.
It feels good. I forgot everything, apparently. I forgot all the songs, right?
It has its ups and downs.
Yeah, dude. It is what it is, you know.
It comes in waves.
Yeah, but just working on like technique, picking accuracy. I feel a lot more accurate on the strings with my pick. You know?
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I still miss a lot, but whatever.
Yeah, me too, dude. What can you do? I've been working on... I'm still working on Black Star by Carcass, and I'm starting to lay the groundwork. Holy fuck, dude.
What is
The amount of
happening
noise
outside?
going on today, this fucking episode, is driving me
This
insane,
is
dude.
wild, dude.
Someone's revving a fucking hot rod outside, dude. God damn it.
That's what it is. Definitely not a beater having trouble running.
Is that what it's
I was
going?
about to say, it sounds like a shitbox Honda from here.
Whatever it was.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
Hope it blew up.
We need an outdoor mic.
Yeah. Just mix it in and just...
Oh, just randomly.
This is how it actually is. We wanted to be as real as possible, so we put a mic outside.
We'll go interview the driver when he parks.
I'm not doing any of that.
Oh God.
What are you working on?
It's like, this fucking truck. Like, yeah, we know. Stop. But I've been working on that Carcass song, and I'm starting to learn the solo. It's not ultra complicated, but because most of my guitar playing was, riffs that were not solos, I don't have a lot of experience doing that.
Yeah.
The same exercises. Oh yeah, Disciple by Slayer. That was the intro song. I was listening to it yesterday. And
Sounded good.
it wasn't bad. The triplets, dude. If they're not crisp, they just kind of get muddled. But that's neither here nor there. This isn't a pro studio, and I'm not a pro guitarist, so
What are you talking about?
it is what it is.
This is brought to you by Tomato Studios.
The
We'd like
Tomato
to drop an
Studios.
ad here.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sponsored by. You shut
Pfizer,
your whore
Jesus.
mouth.
Everybody's gonna hate us now.
God.
If they don't already. Nate, what have you been working on?
Everybody's
bass
gonna
line.
hate us except for the mutants that got a COVID shot from Pfizer.
Yeah, dude.
I've actually been doing a little vocal practice with me and my buddies. I sung bass in choir. I don't know if you guys know that or not. But,
What?
I did fucking men's choir for like 2 years. And I did bass. But
Really?
yeah, so I was trying to show them some of that. Really, I've been just trying to get comfortable with it again, because I used to like sing in front of people, but I really didn't like it, so it like made me really cagey about it. You know what I mean?
All right,
Yeah.
what do you
So
want
I'm
to rip
trying
live?
work. Let's do "Without Me" by Eminem. Hit the beat.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus, dude.
No,
That'd be sick.
you wish.
Nah, man. Vocals are...
It's hard, dude.
That's tough, man.
It's so mental. It's
And then you
frustrating.
listen to yourself on a recording and you're just like, fuck, dude. I'm even worse at singing than guitar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you're trying to be a metal vocalist or anything like that, do not record yourself without some kind of music behind you, or you'll freak yourself. And that's something a lot of people do. I've noticed they freak themselves out in these weird little ways vocally, and then they start singing in ways to try to mimic what they hear, like on studio recordings. And a lot of people get like weird habits from that, and they also wind up singing in ways that are fucking up their voices without realizing it. You
Really?
know what I mean? Yeah, a bunch of people.
Huh.
Because it's like just whatever. It's like squatting. It's like doing a deadlift.
Yeah.
What naturally comes to your mind of how to pick this thing up is not the right way to do it. Just,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I've tried to like metal scream before and it just kind of hurts.
No, you have
So
to.
I know there's something I'm doing wrong. I've been watching videos because it'd be kind of cool to just like, but
That's like a muscle, dude. That's like
Yeah.
doing reps. You got to do that.
there's something tricky going on that you got to figure out how to control.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is though.
It's literally just.
Medulla oblongata. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
probably, dude.
It made me think of the Water Boy. But yeah. So, anybody out there looking to become a vocalist, look up some coaches. Figure out how you actually sing. Don't just like try to rail your voice into a place that might not be supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a reason you don't hear singers who are like professional singers going way out of their range. It's because it's like, it's not going to happen. Also, if I try to do that live every night, it's going to blow my voice out. Like the dude from Panic at the Disco, he borderline can't sing anymore because he fucking...
That guy's so good at
He
singing.
was so talented that his voice could go places, but, you know, he was never meant to be hitting that many fucking high notes because he's not... I think he's like a baritone. You know what I mean?
You know who else damaged their voice was the country singer. Is it Josh Turner or whatever?
Really?
Yeah,
The long black trend guy?
yeah, him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Really?
He put him out of commission for like a couple months
Dude.
because like he was just going like way out of his range.
Yeah, you can smash a guitar and buy a new one. You can't really buy a new vocal cord.
No.
I mean, there's a reason Hank's always on tour. You know what I mean? He's not doing anything. He maybe has one or two songs where he really hits a
It kind
high
of sounds
note.
like he's talking.
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah.
Why do you drink? Like,
Yeah.
That can't be that taxing, you know?
Because I fucking want to.
Yeah, he's not like...
Yeah, but even like Slayer and Metallica, after a while, you can tell that they're like, okay, I gotta...
Go listen to current Axl Rose.
I can't believe Tom
Yeah,
Araya
that's a
can
good-
even talk anymore.
But he doesn't go... He knows. He's like, okay, I can sing right here in this range as loud as I want to, and my voice will be fine. But if I start trying to... you know...
Yeah.
I don't
fucked.
quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that Josh Turner dude or whatever, I'm pretty sure that he heard his voice not going low because he's like known for all the low notes in his songs,
He tried to
but he
climb
heard
up.
it
Dude, that'd be like
because
Coulter
he
Wall
was putting
trying
crazy
that shit.
high stuff. Yeah.
Coulter Wall, holy
If he tried
shit.
hitting high notes, I think his fucking throat would explode.
Oh,
you know?
probably. It's weird to hear Josh Turner go into high notes, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
right?
he's always been like...
Yeah, he's always way
Low.
down there. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's what hurt him eventually, and he just kind of leveled out in the middle after a while. You notice him.
So
like,
can
his
you go
other stuff.
too low and hurt yourself? Like if
Yeah.
fucking Linkin Park tries
Yes.
to like go all the way down and it,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
thing too.
You
Well,
can tell
rest
it,
in peace.
You can tell it in the
before
way
he was dead, you know.
Yeah.
He went all
About
the
as
way
low
down.
as he can be
Went
right now.
all the way down.
Rip the legend.
God.
But yeah, and you can just tell it in the way that he talks. You know what I mean? It's like wherever
Yeah.
your voice rests,
Yeah.
and your most natural talking voice is a good indicator of where you go. And he like naturally talks like this, you know. So
Yeah.
you don't have much of
Like,
an op.
crawling it.
But then Peter Steele,
so
you know,
good,
he's
though.
always talking like this. You know, this,
Yeah.
you kind of know. You know what I mean? Or even like Chad Kroger from Nickelback. People don't think he's really trying, but the dude's like blown out his vocal cords like twice
Really?
Yeah.
because of
Wow.
all that fucking.
That would suck so bad to like in the middle of a fucking tour, you just blow your shit out and then what?
Oh,
He blamed on singing AC/DC. He was like, I couldn't hit those.
Oh,
notes.
he was trying to.
And he was like, I would play concerts, go out and get hammered and sing AC/DC on karaoke. And he's like, that's what fucking did it.
No way.
Yeah.
The guy, who's the lead singer from Disturbed?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he had
What
to
is
get
his
a
name?
coach.
I remember him
you can
talking.
tell in his vocals too that he had a coach.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
fucking-
him talking about how he can't go out with the boys and get drunk. And like he can't drink soda and he can only drink like water and Gatorade
dude.
because like he's got to preserve. He's like I'm the lonely monk of the band.
Yeah, I mean,
because-
think about if you literally put your fucking guitar in a vat of acid, picked it out, and then decided to try and play it immediately.
yeah, it's not like he could fucking
like,
snort a
no.
bunch of blow and like sound good the next day, you know?
Nah, dude.
You know what my choir teacher told me for singing bass?
What?
He's like, when you get old enough, smoke a bunch of cigarettes and drink vodka every night, and it'll settle.
That's sick.
That's what a school teacher told you?
He let me design. He let
Don't glaze over that.
he let me design our band t-shirts like a Tool album, dude. He
Oh,
let me
Lord.
he let me do whatever the fuck I want to do.
So listen here, Nate the Great. You get old enough, go out and get
I sucked.
fucking high
I
and
sucked.
drink a bunch of alcohol.
to smoke all the cigarettes you can, boy.
You'll be a great baritone.
That's
sick.
what a real coach would tell you, though.
I don't know. And I noticed like the Randy Blythe, Lamb of God guy, he'll make like a cocktail that he drinks before before he goes on stage, and it's like lemon juice and like sugar.
There's a
and,
bunch
like,
of vocalists
egg in
that
it
do
or
shit like
something.
that. Yeah.
it
Some
loose-
sort of trick.
You can't have any sticky shit. You gotta like fucking essentially like loosen your whole nose and throat up and shit to
So
really
crazy.
Yeah.
be able to do it.
Fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, the more I look into it, I'm kind of fascinated by it, honestly, because I'm like, dude, because I've listened to people early in their career, like the dude from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you listen to their first album, he sounds like shit.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Sounds like shit. He's just like, you know. But by the like
Wow,
their
was that him?
Yeah, you sounded just
That
like
was
him.
an audio clip.
California. mean? But
good
by the
shit.
fourth album, the motherfucker can sing magically, even though he was like 25 during their first record. You know what I mean? That don't make sense. So I started thinking,
Is it like a muscle that they work
is.
out and it gets
It is.
stronger?
Anyone can sing. I truly believe that after, all this shit, after like as many people as I've met who have like really improved as vocalists, anybody can do it. But it's just
Interesting.
like you have to sit down and really do like fucking vocal training for what you want to sound like.
I think we need to get a legit vocalist on the pod here.
Yeah, that'd
sick.
be cool to be like, how the fuck did you figure out how to fucking do this and not like bleed out of your fucking mouth? Especially like
Yeah, it'd be
somebody who
sick.
does like those really, really super high fry screams like that. Yeah! I'm
Like Maynard? Yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds painful, dude. It sounds painful. But
Yeah.
they do it every fucking night. They know how to do it. There's some sort of code. We need to get somebody on here. If you know how to do it,
Dude, we should got
hit us up on
we should got
X.
that one dude.
For real.
Yeah, speaking of that one dude, we went to see a show
Sick.
past weekend. Me and Nate.
Yeah, I couldn't make
Yeah.
it.
Brian couldn't get to it. He was busy. This podcast is based out of Oklahoma City. We went to the, 89th Street
89th Street.
venue
Yep.
and saw Lions at the Gate. Another Day Dawns. And Kingdom Collapse. That was another one. It was a tight local
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
It was like maybe 200 people there max. But it was
Interesting.
really fucking sick.
There were some bands from out of state there too. Yeah.
Yeah, all three of those guys are out of state. I think one of
Yeah.
them's from Texas. One of them, I think, Lions at the Gates from Los Angeles. That
Yeah,
guy
they
was
are
really
from Los
good.
Angeles, yeah.
That guy was really good. He reminded me. His mid screams reminded me of Lamb of God, and his singing voice reminded me of Linkin Park. It was like both almost.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. And the way they would drop into like a singing part, it would kind of calm down a little bit, and then he would ramp up and just tear it to shreds. They were really good. My personal favorite was Another Day Dawns. They tore the fucking roof off of that building.
Out of
Like,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, was it? Is that where they're from?
Yep.
Man,
Crazy.
I mean, first off, I've never seen a lefty guitarist in real life, ever. I've seen him on YouTube and shit,
Yeah.
but they had two guitarists. The sound sounded fucking great. You could hear everything, and they just fucking obliterated the place.
That's sick.
And I was super impressed.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to those guys. There's also two local bands. I don't think I caught their name. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
If
that
you're
was-
listening to this, I'm sorry.
That was my only gripe, literally the whole show. And even looking into those bands, that was my only gripe is none of these bands mentioned that they were going to be at that venue. They did, but
Yeah.
one mentioned it in like a post.
Well, I found
Of,
it
like, tour
on that
dates.
app. There's an app that I found, I want to say Friday during the day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I found this app. It's called Bands in Town. And it said there was a show there. And I hadn't heard fuck all about it. And what we were talking about last episode where local bands are super important and it's super fucking fun.
Yeah.
And there's enough venues, especially here in Oklahoma City. There's more than enough venues, but it's like nobody hears about them. There's no posters. There's no. I understand everything's online now, but
If you're not in the community, it's really hard to find shows.
yeah,
And that's kind of always been the problem around here. The second I quit hanging out with all the people I was around that were like really into that kind of shit, I was like,
the well dried up.
I just see shit at Paycom and that's it.
Yeah, and that's so much money. Was it $20 pre-order the ticket, $25 at the door?
$5 bees.
Dude, it started at like 7 and lasted till fucking midnight.
Yeah.
I mean, how much fucking? What else can you do with $20 fucking that lasts 5 hours and it's that fun? You can't even play golf at a cheap golf course for that. That shit was fun as a motherfucker, dude. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to the people who were running 89th Street. Sick venue, sick sound guys, sick setup.
Everyone was chill.
It was amazing.
Security was like probably the
Give me that
least
beer.
interfering I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, that's super
Like,
sick.
they weren't busting nobody for fucking anything. It was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, I don't even think I got patted down.
No, dude. When I
They
went
just let people in.
when I went to see Dorjira, they were running me through metal detectors, dude.
Well, it is important, to keep everybody safe, but at the same time, it's like there's just something about a little local show where they show up and it's not about money and not about finding your seat. It's not about $12 beers and all that. And there wasn't a lot of people there, flat out. If you know,
maybe
I'm a business major,
50?
so that thought obviously crossed my mind. These guys are experienced enough to know if they're making a lot of money before they go on stage or not. And it didn't seem like they were making a whole lot here in Oklahoma City, and they still just tore the fucking roof off. And I was like, wow, that is the fucking coolest, dude.
Yeah, it's important that, even if you don't fucking sell a show completely out, play it as if you did,
Yeah, that's the vibe
huge.
I
And
got.
everybody did.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
I'm really upset that I missed it, honestly.
It's
But
all right. There'll be more.
We
Right,
got
Nate?
So many.
There'll be more.
We got
Download
so
us.
many.
Tell us. Local shows, Oklahoma City.
Oh, I got you, dude. Okay, so 89th Street starting off, which is probably where I'm going to be going. I mean, if the shows are that cheap and it's that cool,
Great venue, apparently,
I'm
also.
going to keep going in there. We got Kira on July 26th. I've never heard of them, but they look like a death metal band. So
Sick.
I kind of want to check that out. August 11th, they have a whole bunch of bands, really. I would go check on their website for that. Look up the 49th Street website. They should have it.
89th?
89?
89th, sorry. But yeah, it's like, it looks like 9 or 10 bands.
Hell yeah.
And then we got Poet the band and a bunch of other deathcore looking bands for July 21st, 2024.
And what's this app called again? Because not everybody that listens to this is going to be
Well, here's the
local to
thing.
us, right?
Here's part of my bitch is that I believe everything that Nate listed off
I got that was Poster.
was posters
Oh.
inside the venue. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
I took pictures of everything.
It's not on the app either.
Yeah, I got you.
You know.
Wow.
So
You have to, dude. I had to. He was like, "Oh, there's a show on town Friday." I was like, "Bet." I just got on the app thinking, obviously it'll pop up. I'll see it, and I was like, "Dude, I can't find this damn venue."
there's just not really a thing
Yeah, and
to
if
where it's like, is there concerts?
honestly, dude, if I was
Show
those
me.
bands, man, I'm not like being disrespectful or anything anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just like I would make more of an effort to promote those local shows and let people know that, like, hey, we're in town. This is a cheap venue. This is your best chance to see us up close. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because that was the one frustration. It seemed the whole event was so under promoted, and the two bands before them I can't find the names for because no one
Yeah.
shouted them out. You know what I mean?
These dudes are literally traveling fucking hundreds of miles to be in a random venue, and it's not being promoted.
Yeah. It was so cool though. The
It
entire
was
show was cool.
lit. It
Like
was
I
lit.
walked up to the lead singer to buy this shirt. Like it was
I
sick.
talked to
He
the
was like,
guy-
"What's going on?" I was like, "Dude, you blasted it, dude. You tore the fucking roof off. It was
That's so
amazing."
sick.
you
I,
know?
I spoke to their guitar player for that. For
Yeah.
Another Day Dawns. Yeah, he was
That
chill.
shit was
He was
sick.
chill.
Anyway, shout out to all those guys. Those are the local shows that we know about here in Oklahoma City. If you're not in Oklahoma City, get out there and find them.
Or check our Twitter. I'll be putting shit up.
Hell yeah, nice. But if you're not from Oklahoma City and you're from a town that's not Oklahoma City, get out and find it
God.
because here's the thing: if people don't show up, why would they?
Yeah.
These guys are not making a lot of money.
I
They're
know
on the
more.
road sleeping in vans and shit, and they came here to play a show, and they need people. And if there's no reason to stop in town, then there's no reason for them to stop.
I know multiple people that were in bands, underpromoted, and tried to play venues, lost so much money trying to do it that they're just not in bands anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's a story old as time,
It's, right. That's nothing new. That's just everywhere, right? But
So get out, go see a band. If you're new to guitar, there's nothing more motivating than going to see a show. I've been practicing way more since this show. It's just awesome.
yeah.
It just makes it so cool. The energy, the intensity, the sheer volume, and watching everybody jump up and down, and it's just fucking sick. Get out and
Yeah.
find a show. What else?
And I kept thinking, I was like, man, if I put like maybe 100 more hours of practice in, 200 more hours of practice in, like, all the time, I was like, I could be up there. I could be just as good as that guy playing that bass right there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah,
in the
that's how they
flesh.
got there.
It's not fucking, some like, some.
You don't gotta
like,
climb
it's
a
not like
mountain and go
Metallica.
to see a wizard.
Yeah,
You
it's not
know?
like Metallica where you're like,
Cool.
I don't know how the fuck they do that,
Go see the wizard for fucking guitar superpowers.
It'd be cool.
Gotta go
Just Jack Black on top of a mountain.
Be you angels.
I was thinking more Crossroads and Ozzy Osbourne appears behind you.
Oh God.
Yeah, dude, you got to walk to the middle of Kansas.
Or it's Lemmy. It's
And
Lemmy.
it's just like, hello.
Like, mate.
Heard you want to play guitar. That'd be funny as shit. What else is going on? Hey, do you have any history? Any crowbar history?
I saved some from last week.
Let's
'cause I
hear
wanted
some
it to be good.
history about old Crowbar.
Okay, so for their self-titled 1993 album, which is the album our song is from, Existence is Punishment, Phil Anselmo produced that album, the lead singer of Pantera.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
Yeah.
made a great choice.
Dude, Phil, get in the fucking studio, bro. I don't, man, like that shit is fire.
Really?
That shit is fire. The whole album just sounds amazing, bro. Produce more bands, dude. Like, I was so shocked that it was him. I was almost certain it was like Rick Rubin or something.
Really? He's that good.
That's what I thought. 'Cause
I listened to the
it sounded
album.
like a
It's
Pantera
sick as
album.
fuck.
It sounded like a fucking Pantera for the most part.
Did he do it while, after, or pre?
1993, so it was probably while. That's like
during Pantera or like early?
no, they didn't. Pantera split off in like 2001.
So it's like right when Pantera
It's in
started.
their
pretty
prime.
much.
He was hooking up Crowbar. Pretty
Oh, that's
much.
sick as fuck.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
For anyone, that's for the people.
Yeah,
who
Phil
shit on-
Anselmo was like, "Hey, I found this band. You gotta listen to it.
pretty
These guys are
badass."
fucking sick." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll listen to it." You know what I mean? Like,
Pantera approved. Yeah.
yeah, dude, if he says it's cool, it's probably cool. Crowbar's
Yeah.
sick as fuck. I just thought they knew each other because
No, and,
they're from Louisiana, right?
Yeah. One of the other members, one of the members of Crowbar, one of their former members that wasn't with them for very long, actually directed a few Pantera music videos.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, so they were homies, but yeah. Look into production facts. It's pretty fun sometimes, and you'll find that like with Rick Rubin, I went and looked at a lot of the rock albums he did and metal albums, and
Yeah.
most of them I really fucked with because I like his production style without even realizing that was a big key to things. It's like why some artists don't hit anymore. They're not working with the producer that really fucked with them. That
Really?
really understood their sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I guess when you go in, I've never like recorded anything except for this, which is
Yeah.
literally no edit, except for pause
We're
sometimes.
fucking live.
Sometimes
It's
we
live,
pause.
boys, as stated in the beginning.
Yeah, but I guess if you had a piece of music that you wrote and you had like a vision for it, and this is how it needs to sound coming out of people's speakers, and you bring it to the guy, and he fucking dirtbags it, you're done. You're soiled. It's over, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever heard Saint Anger by Metallica.
Yeah.
That's his biggest fucking problem. It's production and a lot of rhythm choices. You can tell they were working with a guy that was just like,
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Send it.
great, guys.
Here's the deal with being all right, so if you're an up and coming band, right? Same up and coming anything. Anybody who's doing any sort of audio art, right?
Yeah.
Having someone that'll produce your stuff correctly, the way that you envisioned it, is so crucial to your mental success over just physical success, right? Even. So if you bring your shit to somebody and you're like, hey, I need you to produce this, and they're like, I got you. If you haven't listened to any of their stuff that you like, right? Like if you don't like anything this dude's produced in the past, probably just go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But also, if they give you back some shit that's trash,
Don't pay him.
Put it where
Tell
it
that
belongs in the
motherfucker,
trash,
dude.
dude. Like, hey, what is this?
yeah, there's a lot of people out there that can have like much, much better stuff just based on production value, as both of y'all are saying.
Well, I guess that's why. So my favorite Pantera album is 101 Proof. I think it's the fucking best one, and it's the live album, and it's all the concert songs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I like all the other albums too. Don't get me wrong, but like the raw power behind that, because they were playing it for real on stage, like screaming it
Yeah.
Yeah.
and stomping it out up there. There's an energy there. And I feel like maybe so I listened to the bands that we went and saw on YouTube like the day after.
Yeah, same.
And they were good. Like their produced stuff is really, really good. But in my opinion, when it comes to like pure enjoyment, pure excitement, pure energy,
It's a
the
different
live
level.
show like just blew it out of the water.
Yeah,
Like because
it's not close.
Yeah, it's just not close. So if you and don't listen to me, I've never recorded shit, but take your piece of music to a guy that's seen you live. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it'd be like, oh, this is what they want to sound like, and then go from there. Probably,
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Well, for me, personally, I mean, my buddy, he's a completely amateur producer. And I would almost rather have him. So at least I can sit there in the studio and we can both be like, okay, let's work on this. What sounds like what? And I can sit there and give my input.
Yeah.
I
Talk
know,
to him about the edit. Yeah.
I know a lot of people or a lot of rappers who have just gotten raked over the coals for production because you can't be a hip hop artist without a decent producer. You don't have any live energy to give. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just like,
without production.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
because you gotta like. They don't walk around with like a band, don't they? Play
No.
the track and then they
Yeah.
go out there and rap on it.
I mean, there's a few rappers who will like tour with a live band just for effect. But I mean, hip hop's different. If you want to
it's
get,
beside the
Yeah.
point.
you need produced music to be successful. Metal's not like that. But I know so many rappers. I mean, they're getting hit with like 150 an hour for production. And
Holy
and
shit.
it's some
Oh my
amateur ass production. I mean, you're talking about dudes. This is a dude named Metro Boomin. I mean, he's probably charging like $100,000 a beat, type shit. Like it's no joke, dude. If you're a rapper,
Yeah. Well, you got to look at
It's
it.
almost better to
this
do
is
it
the
yourself.
business majors talking.
yeah.
If a song
now-
gonna make $1 million, I'm gonna get my 10%, like at a minimum.
Yeah.
If I made the fucking beat, I
Yeah.
want more.
There's so many dudes just making a shitload of money. Nobody knows who they are. We have no idea what they look like, but they've made like some of the best beats ever. Or like even samples, dude. People are getting rich off of samples from like an EDM song they made 5 years ago. A big rapper will hit them up and be like, "I want to use that." You know what I mean? All of a sudden, But it's crazy, and you gotta be careful because studios will charge you to death, producers will charge you to death, and half the time you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't.
Speaking of production, I'm a huge Meat Canyon fan, right?
Oh damn.
He just put out an album.
Oh God. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, him and his buddy just produced an album. The band's called Cask. Cask. I listened to it
Are they
right.
death metal? They like fucking.
It's all five. It's 5 songs, and all 5 of them are different. My favorite is 3. By the way, Meat Canyon. I'm still waiting for my T-shirt, but I do like the album a lot.
Tell your Etsy warehouse to get on it, bro.
Dude, tell those fucking Taiwanese.
Pick it up,
God.
boys.
Anyway, yeah, give it a listen. It's pretty cool. Did you spill the beer?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. It's right here. It's fine.
Every single episode.
Accusations, man.
Every single
Hey, pause.
episode.
I gotta piss.
Piss
boy. Piss boy. Speaking of production, what's his YouTube name? Crosion?
Crosion.
Yeah,
Crosion.
He came out with the pod art for today, and it is fucking glorious.
It's heat.
Dude's
I
dropping
love it.
bangers.
I know, right?
Okay.
It's so fucking sick.
So sick. Shout out, dude.
Yeah,
Listen.
we love it. Please
he's
keep
about,
making them.
He's about a month I think he's about a year away from hitting his prime
Think so?
as a dude. I think he's about to start making some cool shit. So y'all need to go check him out.
I
I hope
should
so,
say.
man. Yeah,
Crosion,
Tell my
YouTube.
buddy.
Was it YouTube, Insta?
YouTube, Instagram. He's not active on Twitter, but he'll probably respond to you.
Say
if you like him.
TikTok, right?
TikTok
Yeah.
is his main platform. Crosion.
That shit looks really good.
Yeah, go get on this guy.
If you like
Thank you so
abstract
much.
shit, he's your guy. Definitely.
Yeah, thanks.
What else is on the news? What other topics do we got? I got one. Trump got shot.
What?
Yep, he got shot in the ear.
What did he do after? Acted like
Got the right the
He
fuck
acted
back
like
up.
superhero.
fucking William Wallace from Braveheart, dude.
he was the man.
I was like,
I
holy shit, dude.
talk about it.
They almost
Fucking
got him, but
power.
they didn't.
Talked about shit in your pants. You hear, and then you start hearing other smacks. You're like,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
fuck.
can't, yeah. He was like, ow. And they were like, get down. And then he stood up and he said,
I think
fight,
he got hurt
fight,
more
fight.
by his fucking
Dude.
Secret Service than anybody.
Just jumping on him.
Dude, they fucking
12 minutes
tackled
later.
that dude.
He said the Secret Service hit him so hard it knocked his shoes off. That's why you can hear him be like, "Let me get my shoes. Let me
Yeah,
get my
I
shoes."
heard
They
that.
speared his ass so hard his shoes came
Yeah,
off.
dude. He needs combat boots, dude. He's a soldier now, dude.
Yeah, out there, bro.
He's a Purple Heart.
Somebody get that man a Toby T-shirt.
Trump's got a Purple Heart. Biden has a failing heart, dude.
Oh my god. It's a heart that needs surgery.
Yeah. And then
But,
here's some sad news.
Yeah.
Tenacious D ended their tour.
Just about to say that, dude. I was
Yeah,
just about
they
to
ended
bring
their
this up.
tour mid-tour because Kyle Gass, the guitarist, which, by the way, this comment's funny as fuck, and I don't think you should have ended your tour, but he was like, something about making a wish and don't miss next time or something. And I think that's funny.
I think it's
But-
funny. I mean, I think it's fair. We can't be pretending like
2.
if it didn't flip around that the other side wouldn't be saying the same shit. Like, it's fair game.
It's
I mean,
a funny joke.
a rich guy got shot at. We're allowed to joke about it. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
Let some comment. You get off my ass.
oh, he's dropped it again.
Damn it, dude. Going up
Damn.
there.
Anyway, yeah, they ended their tour. I don't think they should have ended the tour. I think they should have kept going with the tour, and I would have probably responded with like a LOL or something. You know, did you say that? Yeah, it's funny, right? You know,
Oh god.
sticks and stones, kids. Come on.
I've always felt like if I'm in a band with people, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. You want to go full Derek Vineyard, shave your head, and get the Swazi on the chest. I personally don't care. Just show up and play your instrument.
Probably not that one though. Probably not the swastika. That's the line.
This is the metaphor.
Making a joke about
God.
someone getting shot is you
Yeah.
can't compare that to absolute racism.
No, I'm
dude.
just saying, you can.
Extinction of an entire race.
No, okay, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of bands that have kicked people out for like some real light shit. Like I did it when the dude has like some diddly charges on him,
light
but,
shit like a swastika across their chest.
like not getting a vaccine, like shit like
Oh,
that.
What?
come
No.
on.
Like
but-
there have been way less political or like
Yeah.
just social shit that people have said, and they've gotten booted from their bands.
God, dude. That sucks, man. Tenacious D. Come on.
Unless you went and shot at the guy, you can stay in the band. in
I
my
thought the
opinion.
joke was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Come on, Jack Black. Can't
Well.
pretend like you didn't throw that little Vietnamese kid in Tropic Thunder.
Dude.
Yeah, he did launch him.
I see that shit.
That movie was so
All
good.
these holier than thous,
Yeah.
dude. Just look at the past. Robert,
Blackface Robert
yeah,
Downey
dude.
Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. in blackface.
I'm
Come
a
on.
fool playing a fool disguised as another fool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
man.
mean,
Don't act like you didn't do that.
it's funny. It's all funny.
It's
though.
hilarious.
It's all
man.
funny.
Whatever.
Just don't
Nobody's
flake.
nobody's condoning assassinations.
no,
Don't flake.
This is all a
it's
joke.
not what we're doing, dude. God.
All right.
Oh, did y'all hear the new Eminem album?
No, I heard the new song.
You heard Houdini? Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
It's
Kind of
rough.
reminisces a little bit, I think.
It's rough, man. I've seen speaking of, I mean, back to production, I guess, but I've seen a lot of people taking songs from that album and putting them over different beats, and the songs sound like 10 times better. So it's hard for me to make a judgment if the album sucks or if, like, his DJ on that album was bad, because it ain't Dre no more. It hasn't been Dre for a while.
Yeah.
That sucks because he was really good.
Yeah, it's just
He's
don't-
probably still doing something. How could
Yeah.
you stop at that point?
I'm not anymore. Any of the new Eminem stuff.
I can't do it.
I'm not
I
not
try.
a fan.
I
man.
want to like it. I
What about the
want it to be good.
what
I
about
just-
the album with the airplane on it?
Kamikaze was decent.
I thought
yeah.
that was pretty good.
But compared to like
I don't know, man.
Eminem show,
Well, he's just not.
there's no
Unstable
hunger.
anymore,
There's no
dude.
hunger in the dude. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he-
All his delivery is flat. He's like sabba bebop, da bebop, da bebop. You know.
Yeah, he doesn't yell anymore. Yeah, I
No, he's
noticed
got
that.
no fucking. You
Yeah.
know, where's Till I Collapse Eminem? You know what I mean? Where's the fucking?
collapse.
Yeah.
spitting these raps.
Yeah, dude.
Just screaming it. Yeah. I don't know.
It's
I'd
a
be
different
sick to
time,
see him
man.
live. I bet he would fucking
Yeah.
light the place up though.
Miss the old Kanye.
That's a funny one. Oh, what else? What else do we got?
What else is there? I don't know, man. We haven't really we haven't played a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's been pretty busy lately.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot, you know. A lot in the studio, a lot out of the studio, truthfully. But haven't learned any new songs over here, you know?
Nothing?
No. I mean, Heavy's learned fucking most of Planet Earth's songs at this point.
It's not true. False.
I think
Very
he's on
false.
par with Slash.
I think
Oh,
at
Jesus
a minimum.
Christ, dude.
At a minimum.
If you think you can play guitar, come down here and we'll see who can play guitar. I got
Truthfully,
a
at this
ringer.
point, you could outplay Slash. Slash, this is a
Please.
direct invite.
We
I
got
can't
a
even
ringer.
finish the fucking Civil War solo that we started back in like the first episode,
You
dude.
heard it here first. He's better than you. He doesn't even want to finish your solo.
I
Pull
He's
up,
say
better.
that.
Slash.
I don't
Pull
condone
up.
anything.
If you got the stones, you
Oh my
get down
God.
here.
I fucking shit myself, dude.
Oh, God.
The studio in my house, and I'd find an excuse to not be here, dude. I'd be like, dude, no.
Oh, God.
I'm
dude.
sick. Why aren't you in bed at home? I'm at the hospital. Purposely crashed my truck or
Yeah,
something.
wrap it around a tree.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, broke my legs. Sorry.
Yeah, Slash. He had to move up your solos. He started mastering Zach Wilde's, and then
No,
decided
not a
that he
chance,
was
dude.
doing his own stuff, right?
Not a fucking chance in hell, dude. Jesus.
Oh, God.
What else?
Do you want to play the Civil War solo?
I can't. I haven't been working on it.
I thought you had the first one, or the first part, or second part, or something.
I have like the first part of it, but I haven't practiced it in like weeks, dude.
It's time to bomb.
All right.
Tell me. All right. So help
You
me.
bomb first.
So I don't remember the chords to that very well.
Do
but
it
I'll-
clean so we can hear
I'll
it better.
bomb something. Yeah, sure. I don't really care. It's time to bomb. Okay. The whole fucking description of this podcast.
I'll
is
bomb the
everyone was
carcass
too
solo.
good. Yeah, do that.
I'll bomb both solos.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let me play I'll play the arpeggio of the Civil War. But what were the chords to back that solo? Right.
It starts off with the arpeggios, and then it's the E minor, and then to a G. Remember the A that shuffles up?
And then do we go back to the chord set from there?
Yeah, so I'll go on that first little solo. You go back to that first chord set. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So do I do arpeggios and then right into that chord set? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Probably.
And then after that first little, when we get back, after the four bars of that, it's going to be a G and then a B, I think. Yeah, a B bar chord. And then to the E, just an E.
I'm so
Then you
bad
got the
with
C,
chords, dude.
the C and the D.
Oh God.
Yeah. There it is.
All right. Let's try the arpeggios. See if I won't remember any of this. By the way,
All right,
we
I'm
got a
gonna-
bass line for Nate. Nate, do you want to
You
jump
got a
in?
bass line?
You want to jump in?
Yeah, just do whatever, man. Be all right.
fun.
Are we going for the second one?
No, because I fucking forgot it already.
Slash ain't got shit.
It's the G and the B and the E.
I'm gonna fuck this so hard. Does it go back to the original? Oh no. I'm over it. Can't do it. Whoa!
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
That's
that
all
was
I got.
fucking fun, dude.
It's hard.
That
you
was
gotta,
the
dude.
shit.
Riffs die with time.
Yeah.
Like if you're not on the ball,
Yeah.
on a riff, if you don't play it a lot,
Did you like that arpeggio?
fucking lose it. That was great.
Ooh, yeah.
You really got it now.
I got the arpeggio.
That shit sounds good.
Dude, fucking bar chords and me don't get along yet. I cannot.
It's a lot. You got to squeeze pretty hard, and you're so used to having your fingers arched,
Yeah, it's the fucking
the bar,
It's the weird.
like to flatten and then also arch some fingers. Fuck, it's tough. Yeah,
I was just trying to keep up.
that was pretty tough.
I was like, I don't know how much of this song I remember, to be honest. I remember the vocals.
Yeah. I don't need your civil war. Yeah, there. Such a good song, though.
Dude,
I still like it, but
that's that coke scream, bro.
it sounds
away,
rough. Do
bro.
you think he damaged his vocal cords?
Oh yeah,
That's why he sounds the way he does now, dude.
Do you
It's
think
so
AC/DC
crazy.
damaged his vocal cords?
Absolutely not.
no, he's chilling. They ain't really doing much. I mean, especially Bon Scott. Well, if Bon Scott survived, bro, he could have sung forever. Bro was half-assing that shit. Well, I shouldn't even say half-assing. He just knew right where his voice was, and he was like, I'm chilling, you know? But no way. That's why Vince Neil sounds like trash.
Because he blew shit out?
Yeah, he was just fucking... I'm surprised he could sing as long as he could.
He was
to be
shouting
honest.
at the devil a little too loud?
That was crazy, man.
Oh god.
And especially when you hear him talk. Because when you hear him talk, he does not
bad,
sound
no.
like that. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah.
We're canceled.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're fucking done.
We're fucking done. The show's over.
We made a Trump joke, a Swazi joke, and now this, man. We're going down fast.
Yeah. Well,
That was fucking
sounds
fun.
like a good episode to me.
Yeah.
We should do vocal
What do we got to
practice
shout out?
next episode.
Shout out who? Shout out our
Crosion.
artist, Crosion.
Shout out Crosion. Thanks, dude.
CROSION. Go
Yeah,
check
that
him
shit
out on
is
TikTok.
sick as fuck. Thanks for listening.
Oh yeah.
Tell
Shout
it.
out a couple of these bands.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
seen. Yeah.
Lions at the Gate. Fucking great show. Can't wait to see you again. Another day dawns. Fucking blew the roof off that bitch. It's fucking impressive. Kingdom Collapse. You guys were really good. And like I said, the two local bands, sorry we didn't catch your name.
It was loud.
But you guys were great. Especially that drummer who was singing at the same time. I don't know how people do that.
That was like Phil Collins, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. It was sick as fuck, dude. And his bassist was also a vocalist and was like, had a 5-string bass and was like tapping all the way up the fretboard. It was fucking brutal.
God.
Everybody was so great. Yeah.
We need a drum set in this studio.
That'd be sick.
It's gonna happen.
A little electric one so that it doesn't
Yeah.
kill all our
Yeah,
microphones. Yeah, that'd be badass.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll hop on it.
hit us up on X.
Please.
Thanks for the listens. Thanks for the subscriptions.
Check us out on YouTube also. We really need some love on YouTube.
Yeah, and Apple. I think we're on. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we're on Apple. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week. was the warm up.
You just got punked. You've been recorded.
Was it?
Yes, the last like minute or two.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes!
In the middle of your
That's really cool. You
in the
did
middle
that.
of your solo. In the middle of your solo, I was over here strumming. I hit record real fast.
Fuck yes, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we are.
Really?
Fucking light it off. Fucking light it off again, dude. I didn't know we were